Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about our second part of the custom methods in Selenium Singular. Okay, in my previous section, we can able to see right the custom commands we have created easily. Okay, which we can able to see in the previous. We can selecting by value and drop down every time we need to use for the method changes. Right now, the single line of code it is written for everything. Right now, the similar format even you can able to use for this multi-selection of drop-down and also dynamic selection of the drop-down value. Okay, both the cases we can able to use. Dynamic drop-downs we can able to use the make my trip, right? Okay, and that make my trip, what are the things we are using, that are the things we need to reuse. Okay, for this particular place, I'm going to use that entire code. Okay, because this code again and copy pasting and URL changes not required. I hope it will, right? For this again I'm going to use it here. First we need to use for closing functionality. Okay, custom commands dot click, because this is a click function. It will accept for driver and then it will accept for locator. Copying the locator and specifying this locator and closing this functionality. And then we are going to commenting this line. Again, I'm going to copying this particular line and keeping here and another locator. This is my locator. We can mark into up close. Okay. And again this line, because this is also a click functionality. It requires for locator change. Sorry, it is basically a send case, right? For the send case, we can able to specify enter value and it will be this one and specific string as well. Okay, just a comma and space one is two. Okay, and just I'm going to upload this one. Then after that, it will take for a list of web elements, and then list of web elements we are going to choose this particular functionality. Even last time I told you that I will cover in my next video session, right? Now I'm going to cover in this particular functionality. Okay, don't worry about it. And in case if you get the confusion, please look into my previous video. You can able to get my code as what I'm going to do now. Okay, now I'm clicking here, copying this line of code and coming in the down. Just I'm going to specify here. Here I'm going to specify dynamic drop down select value. Okay. Select value and locator is common and everything is common, but in this particular space of code, I'll copy. Okay, I'll paste it into inside this. Okay, it will require for this line of thing, and then value become will command it into this value. Comparing to value text. This text I will pass into in this location. That is good, right? Because I already name everything again and again we need to change. Now I saved it. Okay. Coming back to here, I'll mark these particular lines to be a comment. Okay. And then again, I'm going to using this particular line of code to a dynamic selected drop-down value and driver. And then we can copy the locator Okay, then we can specify for our text, that is BOM. Okay, now I saved it. See, comparing to this all the things, a simple code it is written just for 4 lines. Just 4 lines, we are reuse that entire things, right? Okay. Now I'm going to back to here, dynamic dropdown, running dynamic dropdown, make metric and expanded, closed. So it is went very fast. After expanding is selected and it is clicked already. Okay, we can use some timestamp thread.se browser. I'll click for home, paste it here again and wait and click. Okay. Now again I'm going to click because it is passed already. See, was it is moment. It is still. Okay, we are able to see now, right? Like this, we can able to do it for reducing the time, and also any other member you need to use it, just we can pass this user this particular command to that member and they can able to reuse. Okay, this is a custom commands, it reduce the efforts and also duplicate code. Next time anybody using again this for loop rotation, mistaking that element, everything, it is very difficult, right? We can change the value here and we can provide it and automatically it will select for another name. Correct? Like this we can able to do. Even the frames also handling frames, we can able to do the same the format. But it is require some effort and we can do it. Okay. And also action classes, we can say right click and double click one H over and drag and drop. This entire four things we can able to use for single function to implement a single function. Just reusing the function and making. How you can able to do it, and here we required for this action classes, right? See now, double clicking purpose we written for the for path and then we have used for the action classes. Okay, and we perform the action. So double clicking and context clicking right click and then we are specifying alert and that alert whether it is accepted or not we are checking, right? These are the things we are going to do. And the same we can able to a single function, we can able to verify it. Okay, we can able to create the single function. How means you can see here switch cases we have written, right? The same example you can able to take. And here action classes. Okay, you can create a function name called as a action classes. Okay, specify this all the things. Okay, locator and driver, and then you can use for some condition. Which condition it is a drag and drop, or you can able to use for any kind of thing, and then you can put for what value it is required. Just element is required, and you can able to perform right. Context clicking and can able to right click also. Okay, in the double click also similar format. I'll show in the double click. Use the same thing. Okay, just without any issue. Switch cases and you can re-implement. Okay, now I'm going to copy this one here to here. Okay, passing this one and action. Pass. This action class driver is required and condition is required, number is not required. Okay, and locator also, mm, only locator is enough. I think value also not required. Okay, and now coming back to here. So this is required for action classes with the driver, right? And just I'm going to coming back to here, specifying this one, and driver is already specifying, and we can able to use for double click action. Okay, for this double click action, just we need to use that action class object with that one. Okay, and here we can able to use for double click. Okay, this is the function, and we can able to use it for here condition. Okay, not selection is not required. Okay, and this double click actions place we can able to change locator. Yeah, I web element is required now. Okay, or we can able to use for directly this I web element locator is required. Okay, we can pass for the locator now. Okay, and that locator we can able to specify that what kind of locator we can able to pass it. Okay, and the end I'm going to copying this one, and then specifying here uh, element. Okay, and this particular thing is that we can able to specify here. I specified here, and then this particular element we can able to specify in this location. Okay, simple, right? The same format you can able to double click and the right click context also it is there. Okay, and you can able to see this particular line of we can able to come back here. You can able to specify. You can specify right click, and here it is element. Okay, I'll remove this one. You can remaining two you can pass it with the default, and you can able to use for console dot right line, and just I'm specifying some value like control cannot follow. This is final case. I'll change later. Okay, right click and this one, right? Now condition is coming from here and locator we are specifying and doing the performance. Okay, simple concept we are going to specifying that. Okay, alerts and all we are not doing now. Okay, just I'm going to change that things. You can specify these two here, and from here to here. Okay, I'm saving this one and just I'm going to use it here. Custom commands dot action classes, and it is required for driver object, comma, and the locator, right? And this is my locator. I'm going to specify for double clicking purpose. Okay, I'll copy this one and I'm going to specifying here. And then it is required for the condition. What condition we need to specify, that condition we need to provide. What is the command conditions? This is the condition it is there. I'm going to here specifying the condition is This is my Indian location. Just we can able to see right click and all right. We can go back here and see where is the right click. Here right click. Okay. Just I'm going to run this right click. Now you can see, sorry, double click. Double click, we can able to get it, right? Now even you can able to do for right click as well. But before that, we need to handle for alert as well, right? We need to switch the alert and then we need to do for alert. Every time, like last time when you do this one double click, after double click, if you want to do for again alerts and we need to use this switching alert and everything, right? That moment we got it as a failed it, right? Now I'll copy this one, coming back to here. The simple code change, it will reduce the effort, right? And this is the right click one, okay? And you can see this is for double click. With the one single object, we can able to reuse for both the places, right? And this particular text also we don't know which is coming from. In next any another place, there is a something which different text is presented. That time we don't know what type of value it is coming, right? We can able to use for here some naming convention, what type of alert message you are going to use. Just use for here a string alert, sorry, alert message. This particular message you can able to specify for here. Okay, now it is reduced, right? Now the same message we need to pass from the command itself. Okay, what command we need to pass for the double click? Again, we can able to see. We clicked on double click, we can use it here, and in the last we need to specify that the double quotation. Okay, and if you want to use after that, if you want to use for right click as well, just to copy paste down. Okay, what is the right click functionality? This is the right click functionality. Right click functionality. Okay, right click, and then you can come back here, click to and to pass a set of condition. And this is basically a condition based right click, right? Right click we can able to pass, and this is the right click one. Okay. But after that, we can't see for any alert messages because we need to specify for third element, that is a click one, click paste one, right? That paste we can't do it right now, right? Directly we can able to specify to clicking, okay? That required for action. For this again, we can able to use in here some click action, actions object, okay? It required for again locator, right? We don't know that whether it will come as additional option or not. In case additional option it is there, then we need to specify for some if condition whether it will be presented or okay. Right now I'm going to make it for this particular alert. Right? How you can able to write? You can write that particular one because without right click time sometimes you can use some third element or sometimes play. Okay, that moment how you can able to handle this one and try in your head. Okay, but I specified up to here what are the things it will come under. Okay, but third element now it is coming to what third one, the first one you need to play. In case how you can able to add in this one. Okay, try your end. In case if you are not able to find it, let me know and I will provide you the code. Or you can able to see in my uh, YouTube channel as well. Not GitHub also you can able to verify. It is done very fast. No such other exceptions. Oh shit. Click and the select also. You double click and right click both the cases it is done. Okay. Okay, like this we can able to create n number of custom commands. Okay, this custom command it reduce the code in our main location. Okay, a simple location we can able to see simplest way. We have written this many methods and reduce the so much of it. Okay, and you can hitch over and move to element. You can try in your end. Okay, how you can able to do that as well. Okay, and if you create some more the things like we have done for uh, tables. Okay, this particular table. Okay, one is the dynamic table and the another one is static table and another one dynamic. That is a pagination one, right? For the cases we have done. Implement this into your end. Okay, in case if you are not able to do it, let me know in a comment section. I'll try to code and I'll push into my GitHub and you can able to take it. Okay. Thank you for watching and please do subscribe and share to your friends. And thank you.